What's the deal, baby? You already know it is the big boss. How boss dog K poke through the door here to talk this boxing. What's good with y'all? It's a different setting. Just got through training in the hog pen. Just came back from vacation. Hey, that's the reason why I ain't dropped my live, because me and my wife, we went on a little vacation, so I was busy. You know what I'm saying? I was busy. If y'all catch my drift, you know what I'm saying? So I might drop one today, man. I know I said I was gonna do one at 7. Just depends on how I'm feeling, because your boy just got back and start training. That's the type of dude I am. I'm a hog. So Sandor Martin, Teofimo Lopez. Let's talk about it. I definitely think this was a robbery. I think Sandor Martin did enough to beat Teofimo. I think Teofimo Lopez, he was doing a lot of lunging in and stuff like that, getting aggressive, missing, telegraphing his punches, trying to land big punches and things like that. Sandor Martin was boxing beautifully. Now, there was some shots, some clean shots that that Teofimo landed, some power shots, that split Sandor Martin open. But Sandor Martin, in my opinion, was in control. He was boxing beautifully, you know what I'm saying? And that just showed me that Teofimo ain't gonna be able to see Devin Haney or Tank or even Shakur. You know what I mean? Hell, he can't even reach his program. Like, he need to rethink and go back to the drawing board. He might need a new coach. You know what I'm saying? Because it was close, but I felt like Sandor Martin won. You know what I mean? I think he won by 2 rounds, man. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Teofimo, man, he don't look like the same. But even then, I won't even say he don't look like the same fighter, because this is what I've always saw. You know what I mean? Just like with Lomachenko, like, that's what I always saw when he lost to Teofimo. I was like, man, power changes everything. You know what I mean? When you get in there with a dude, and some of these dudes don't like power. I'm a power puncher. I can tell you that myself. When I get in there with guys, when I used to be actively boxing, and I be in there and I'm sparring, and this dude's that's got more skill than me, but I'm hitting them, pow, and they like, and I could see them being affected by the power. So that's what Teofimo did to Lomachenko. But you got guys like George Kambosos, Devin Haney, Tank, that can take that power and that can move or make you miss, make you pay type stuff. You know what I mean? And Sandor Martin was one of them dudes, bro. You know what I mean? Sandor Martin real, bro. For him, he beat Mikey Garcia, and everybody thought it was a fluke. And I'm gonna keep it a stack. I think he beat Teofimo. I think it was a robbery. I say if Teofimo real about this, he rematched Sandor Martin. You know what I mean? That's what I feel. I just think Teofimo Lopez didn't do enough to get his hand raised. He did all that talking about he finna steal a show and blah, 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 and he got hands put on. I think Sandor Martin won, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's just, he needs a coaching change. His dad is toxic to him. You know what I mean? Like, his dad not real with him. His dad is like catering to the bull job, and you need a coach that's gonna be honest with you. Like, I had a coach, he told me straight up, I was trying to box like Floyd. He was like, that's not who you are, bro. You are a power puncher. Apply pressure, land the power shots. So that's what I do. Use the jab, set everything up, keep your head offline, do what you gotta do to get a dub, man. And I just feel like Teofimo Lopez ain't do that, man. I don't know what he trying to do, but you a power puncher, bro. Like, he has to take time to find out who he is. You know what I mean? As a fighter, just as a man, as a person. I feel like he kind of getting out of character. You know what I mean? It's like, you got to go back to your roots and go back to who you are. But I do think he need a coaching change. You know what I mean? And I also think he struggles with his identity as a fighter. See, people don't understand that. Like, in boxing, you got to know who you are as a fighter. If you don't, you're not going to be successful in there when you get in there with dudes who are actually skillful and know what they're doing. I can attest to that. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that at the end of the day, Teo just got to go back to the drawing board. You know what I mean? Get a new coach, get a new voice in his camp. His dad can still, work with him, but he can tell his dad, hey, bro, look, this dude is the head coach. You gonna listen to him. And that's what it is. It's your career, Teo. Like, Teo gotta rectify the ship, because what I saw the other night, I'm telling you right now, he ain't messing with no Devin, he ain't messing with no Tank, and they at 135. You know what I'm saying? He ain't messing, you know, I don't think he probably can beat Ryan, and I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't that big of a Ryan Garcia fan, but, you know, what I saw the other day, I was like, man, he was lunging in, and, like, I was like, what are you doing, bro? You know what I mean? That lunging in stuff, like, you gonna get caught. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be calculated when you in there with a boxer. Work behind the jab. You know what I'm saying? Get inside. When you get inside, work. You know, or you get mid-range, work, or set something up. You know, everything don't gotta land. And it's just like he just swinging for the fences trying to land something, you know, and get these devastating knockouts. And you can't do that. You gotta just fight. The knockout gonna come. You know what I mean? So that's my take on it. I think Sandor Martin boxed beautifully. He moved. You know, he kept that jab in Teo's face. When Teo, you know, got reckless, he made him pay. That's just my opinion. I might be the only one that think that, but like I said, I think that Sandor Martin won by 2 rounds, man. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. You know what I mean? I don't think Teofimo Lopez won that fight. You know what I mean? I may get some backlash for that, but like I said, man, when I seen, I was like, man, this nigga, he ain't, you know, he ain't really like, you know, like, Teofimo's supposed to dominate. You know what I mean? He's supposed to collect. Even if he start off slow, right? And Sandor Martin getting off on him. What you do is collect the data. Okay, he doing this. Eliminate that. Take away something he do good. Boom. Now, address the threat. You know what I'm saying? Start dominating. Take over the fight. He never did that. He never took away anything that Sandor Martin was doing. You know what I mean? Like Sandor Martin was using lateral movement. Cut that ring off, bro. Like, he wasn't cutting the ring off. It was just like, bro, he got a lot he got to work on, in my opinion. But it's more mental than physical, I feel like. He just has to mentally get himself right. And I think if he does that, he can get his hand raised and be victorious. You know what I mean? Like, against those top fighters. But if he stay with his daddy and, you know, they doing that bull job they doing, like, Teofimo gonna suffer another loss. He should have suffered another loss yesterday, but, you know, it is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Boss go.